Hi viewers, I am Nadeem. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the Farooq Academy. Today we will discuss chapter number 3, book D2, exercise 3E, expansion and factorization of algebraic expressions. Question number 1. Please open your textbook and see question number 1. Factorize the following. A part, factorize x square plus 8x plus 16. First of all, we have to check the coefficient of x square should be 1. So here we have 1. So it means the quadratic equation is ready for the factorization. Here you see 3 terms, 1, 2, 3 terms. So what should we do? We have to make the factors by the multiplication of this. You will get, we have to find 2 factors. By the multiplication we get 16, and by the addition and subtraction we will get 8. So we have to find the factors. So this is the first method. By multiplication, for example, we say 8 2s are 16, 4 4s are 16. So take any factors, this one or this one, which is very much compatible to this question. For example, 4 4s are 16, by multiplication you will get 16, okay, it is okay. But by addition and subtraction you will get 8x. If I take this factors, so 8 2s are 16, but by addition you will get 10, and by subtraction you will get 6. So this factor is not appropriate for this. So we can use this. By multiplication you will get 16, and by addition and subtraction you will get 8, and after subtraction you will get 0. So check 4 plus 4 you will get 8. So it means this factor is very much suitable. So we have to make the factors plus 4x plus 4x plus 16. So 4 4s are 16, and when we add these two factors you will get this 8x. So making the pairs, that is, and take the common, x plus 4 plus 4 you can take common from here, x plus 4. Now again take common, x plus 4, and we have to write as x plus 4. So here is your solution. You can also write this, for example, both are the same thing, x plus 4, you can write also x plus 4 and whole square, because bases are the same, power should be added. So you can write also as, so that is your also answer, but it is also okay. So once again you see how to make the factors of 3 terms or quadratic equation. Now question number 2, the concept will be more clear to you. You see question number 2. Another B part or H part, x square minus 8x plus 16. Again you have to make the factors. By multiplication you will get 16, 8 2s are 16, and 4 4s are 16. So by addition subtraction you will get 8, but if I make a subtraction, 8 and 2 you will get 6. So it is not appropriate. If I add this, so it is considered to be the perfect factors. So x square minus 4x plus 16. This factor will be write by the same one. It is also, we have to write the same one. As initially I told you, first of all we have to check the coefficient of x square. It should be 1. So here is x square having coefficient 1. So it means quadratic equation is ready to solve further. Now after multiplication you will get 16, 4 4s are 16, and addition subtraction by these two you will get this one. So we see -4 -4 -8, and after multiplication for 4s are 16, minus minus in multiplication it become positive because -4 multiply with the -4 you will get plus 16. So here are the perfect squares. Now make the pairs, take common. -4 you can take common from here also, you will get 4. So again you can take common this one in next step and join these two terms, you will get again this is your result, but you can also write as whole square form, so no problem. So that is your result. Now coming to the question number 2, factorize each of the following completely. Now again the same method, you see question number 2, factorize a part x square plus 2xy plus y square. So my dear students, what should you do in this type of situation? Again the coefficient of x square is 1, so the quadratic equation is ready. But when we see this equation, we have to memorize one thing, that a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So it is the basic formula. Similarly, if you take minus, then it should become minus. So we say that plus minus, and it also be according to the sign. So when we see this question, we have come to this conclusion that if you take the reverse of this, because you can write as x square plus y square plus 2 and a is x and b is y. So if we reverse this, that is your basic formula. When you reverse this, you will get the result. So that is where here the positive condition, so consider the positive conditions. So you can write x plus b is your y and whole square. So that is your result. Now see another part of this question, that is f part 25x square minus 10xy plus y square. So again by the same method, first of all you have to write the formula a minus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So the given question is x square, and we have tried our best that we have to make the coefficient of x square should be 1, or if it exists in perfect square form, then it is okay. For example, here is 25, 5 5s are 25, you can make the perfect square, so no problem. Similarly, plus y square, it is also a perfect square, so minus 2, it is your formula based 2, then you will get minus 2ab, here is a, so 5a, 5x is your a, and b is your y part. So a square plus b square minus 2ab, which is a perfect formula of this. So reverse this formula, you will get this one. So here you have to write as a is your 5x, and minus, write down then here b is your y and square, whole square. So that is your result. So similarly, you can solve all the parts. For example, if you have a perfect square in both terms, for example, you see the g part 49y square minus 42yz plus 9z square. So you see here is a perfect square, 7 7s are 49, you can write as, and then coming to the b part, 3 3s are 9z, which is also a perfect square, so minus 2, and ab, that is your a, and b is 3z. So since the formula a minus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So you see here this formula you can also write as, so b can be written first or in last, no problem. So when you put this formula in this, so you will get the result this one. So here is your a, that is 7y, and minus b is your 3z, and write down whole square. So here is the result. Now coming to the question number 3. Factorize each of the following completely. Now you have to factorize completely. X square minus 4. First of all, you have to make the perfect square. 2 2s are 4. Okay. Now, since the formula is difference of two square formula, that is a square minus b square, which is equal to a minus b, or a plus b into a minus b, no problem, you can write as. So you see this formula is like this, that is your a, that is your b, and here is the minus. So difference of two square formula can be used. So apply this and you can make the right hand side like as a plus b into a minus b. So that will be equal to a plus b, b is your 2, into a minus b, a minus b. So here is your result. Similarly, another part, that is a difficult part, h minus 4 h square plus 81. So I can write this question as 81 minus 4 h square. So this implies that make the perfect square, that is 9 9s are 81 minus 2h square. So again difference of two square formula can be applied here, a plus b into a minus b. So this implies that a square a minus b, b is your a plus b, a is your 9 and b is 2h, and a minus 2h, that is your 9 minus 2h. So here is the solution. If we apply this formula, that we have to write the difference of two square into plus and negative form. Similarly, if it is difficult to make the perfect square, or it seems to be that no perfect square can be made, for example in such type of question, that is a G part, 2x square minus 18, so we cannot make the perfect square. So you take common, first of all you take common, that is your, now you check that it can be made into perfect square, then it is okay. For example, you see 3 3s are 9. When you use the small brackets, then medium bracket or large bracket can be used to distinguish. So again the difference of two square formula can be applied here, that is for positive and one time for negative. So that is your result, because which formula I had applied here, that is difference of two square formula, it is a plus b into a minus b. So similarly, coming to the question number 4, a part, factorize each of the following, that is your h square minus k square. Again it is a very much perfect question, just like a perfect square already been made, and you should apply this formula, and again you will get the same result, that is a plus b into a minus b. So this implies that the given question can be written as one time positive and one time negative. So here is the result. Similarly, Now coming to the other parts of this question, that is the difficult part. H 64a square minus 4b square. First of all, make the perfect square. 4 4s are 16 and you need 64. 8 8s are 64. It is your perfect square. 2b, it is also perfect square. Since formula difference of two square can be applied here for positive, for negative, so this implies that one time positive and one time negative. If we apply this formula on this difference of two square, we have made these. So here is your result. Similarly, now coming to the question number 5. Again, you see the question number 5. Evaluate each of the following by factorization. A part, that is 59 square minus 41 square. How can we evaluate? So already in perfect squares question have been given, no problem, since you have to write down the formula and show that you having the complete knowledge about formula, then you apply this formula. It means for one time positive 59 plus 41 and one time negative. So by simplifying, you will get that it is your 100 and it is your 18. So by multiplication you will get 200, okay, 1800. So here is your simplified result. Similarly, if you have been given a very much tough task, for example the J part, that is 659 square minus 341 square. So again the same formula, same method, same thing, no any change being seen here. You can use the difference of two square formula, one time positive, one time negative. So apply this formula. So here is your A and here is your B, because this is actually this one, like this one. It doesn't look that the 9 having square, it means whole term having square. So apply this formula, you will get 659 plus 34 1, and you take minus one time and positive. So by simplification you will get the result. For example, this is your 1000 and this is your, by minusing, by using calculator, approximately 318. By multiplication you will get the, use the calculator, so you will get 318. So here is your result. So coming to the question number 6. Evaluate. Question number A part, that is 36 multiplied by 490 plus 36 multiplied by 51. So first of all you have to take these as common, because 36 is also here, 36 is also here. So you can see the which term can be common, you take common. 36 you take common, that is 490 plus 51, you will get 36 into 541, and after multiplication you will use the calculator, so 19476. So here is your result. Similarly, another part you can see here, that is your E part, 395 cross 47 minus 47 cross 385. So you can take common, 47 is common in both the terms you see here. So 395 minus 385, you will get 47 into 10 and simple result 470. So here is your result. Now coming to the question number 7. Factorize each of the following completely. For example, again factorization, x square minus y plus 1 square. So you see here again you can write as whole square minus y plus 1 whole square. So the formula is difference of two square formula, which you have already been using so many times. So a plus b into a minus b. So apply this formula. Here is your a. So this implies that one for positive and one for negative. When you take negative, so the sign should be changed. It becomes negative one. It also this one. So here is your result. Now similarly, if you see the other part, that is uh, the j part, 25 a square minus b minus 1 whole square. So again make the perfect square. 5 5s are 25 and it is already been made and given to you. Once again write the difference of two square formula to show that you are well familiar to this formula and solve it. Now you see this implies that one time positive and one time negative. When you see, and when you take negative, so the sign should be changed, minus b, it becomes positive 1. So here is the result. So my dear students, I would like to say that these 7 kinds of factorization have been given to you and you have completed this exercise. I hope that you will understand it in a better way through this opportunity. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching.